Okay, this is an update to the end time spreadsheet. I've got a new sheet here, but I'm not sure where to put it. It deals with Leviticus. I'll read it for you. Leviticus 23:4. It's talking about all the feasts, and this one has to do with Pentecost. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. That 14th day is corresponded to April 10th, 2017. That was 14 Nisan. And on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread unto the Lord. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. So that's the next day, 15 Nisan, which is April 11th, and 7 days, April 11th through the 17th. Let's count them off on this calendar here. There's that happens to be 14 Nisan, and then the next day is the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the first day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, this is all consecutive verses here in Leviticus. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. A sheaf, remember, we're bringing a sheaf to a priest. And he, the priest, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. So when is the morrow after the Sabbath? Some people calculate Sabbath differently, and I'm just going to call it a Saturday, but out of respect for them, I want to call that to people's attention. Some people calculate the Sabbath differently, so you can investigate that. Apparently, in this case, in this month, in this year, the Sabbath happens to fall on a Saturday, according to them. And so I'm just going to go with Saturday regardless. And let's see, where were we? Here's April. So we were talking about April 10th or 11th through the 17th. And there's a Saturday in there. And that Saturday happens to be the 15th. So the morrow after the Saturday is April 16th. That happens to be 20 Nisan. And ye shall offer that day, when you wave the sheaf, an he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. So this is supposedly the day when Christ was sacrificed on the cross, or gave up his life on the cross. Previously, I thought that was April 10th, but it looks to be now April 16th, or the day that we would mark that. And the meat offering thereof, okay, they're talking about more offerings. You can read that yourselves because it's kind of a tongue twister. And then down here, and ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Let's do that. Come on. So here's 14 Nisan, and then 15 Nisan plus 7 days. Somewhere in there is a Saturday, and then on the day after that is when we do the wave offering. And then we're going to count 7 Sabbaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lands on June 3rd. Next verse, even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. This is where the revelation has come. And there's been people that have known about this for years. I mean, my personal revelation. Tradition says that this verse means count off seven Sabbaths and then add one more day for a total of 50 days. And that would be June 4th, 2017. Nothing special happened this year on June 4th, 2017. Some people believe that this verse means count off 7 Sabbaths, and the day after that, start counting 50 additional days. Additional days puts us at July 23rd. Here we have that June 3rd plus 50 days, July 23rd. And this corresponds with a lot more scriptures in Acts where the Holy Spirit was poured out on the disciples. And it also corresponds to a wheat harvest. You can look it up. Anyway, there's a lot of evidence that says that this is the Pentecost or the last day of Pentecost or something like that. This is an important date. So another thing that I noticed, let's put July 23rd in here. July 23rd. And let's add 62 days, and you get September 23rd, the Revelation 12 sign. 62 is the number of is a number found in Daniel. So let's add another 7 to that, and you get September 30th. This is Yom Kippur, when the last trumpet is blown. And then if we add the full 70 whatevers, then that takes us to October 1st, which I don't really know what this date is. And the other dates I'm just supposing, but I thought it was very interesting, and it kind of said perhaps Daniel has even more than 2 fulfillments. The first fulfillment is calculated by 70 groups of 7 years. The second fulfillment is calculated by 70 years, which started in 1947. And the third fulfillment could be calculated from Pentecost until 70 days later, something like that. It's possible. I don't know, but anyway, there's the update for the sheet. I'm looking at July 23rd, 2017 for something great to happen in Israel. Maybe an outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Maybe people awakening to Jesus as their Messiah. Maybe they will lay claim to the Temple Mount. And that would fit with Daniel, where it said, where it says to restore Jerusalem. See, the 1947 UN resolution is a resolution to give land to the Jews in Israel. It's not exactly Jerusalem. So this might be the final fulfillment of it, when they lay claim to the Temple Mount, basically saying this is our holy site, therefore all of Jerusalem is our city and our capital. Could happen. Exciting. Thanks for watching.